Okay, London session live. Starting London session in about 5 minutes at London Open. Got the scanner all set up here. Saw Euro USD. There's a bunch of other signal days, but Euro USD is already set up. Had a quick look at that, and I'm pretty sure that this is going to be my trade. Hard time frame breakout levels mostly bullish. Monthly is bearish, but last month was a fake out month, so it has faked out the low. Peak bias are both bullish, so current price action is bullish. I'm okay going against that move. Weekly, it's a bullish breakout week, and we're above the weekly breakout level as well as above the daily breakout level. So we have 2 time frame alignment on the weekly, and then on the daily, it's a breakout day. We're above the daily breakout level and above the H8 breakout level. So again, 2 time frame alignment. The setup today is a trend breakout setup, and so on trend breakouts, what I'm looking for is this continuation. I want to see a fake out of the low and take it up to that previous day high above the breakout level. So on trend breakout days, I want to see trend retracement. We have strong push to one side, and I want to see a fake out of the low at the low of the day and take it up to the previous day high. So daily has not been triggered here, and we are at the low of the day right now. So let's see what happens. I do want to see this start to roll over. We are in a range here, and we're at the low of the range. So we do have lots of confluence to take this trade. I would like to see this H1 close outside of this range and take this range out. And then I want to see, ideally, price fake out the H1 low and then take it back up. So if it does do that, then I'm going to drop down to lower time frames and start timing my entry on maybe 5 second or 1 second probably. Let's see what happens. Okay, so just going to wait for this to set up, and I'll be back. So the setup on Euro USD, if it can get above the H8, this is going to be a breakout continuation. The H8 breakout levels here, faking out a low above that breakout level. That's a breakout continuation. So broke out and then faking out a low above that breakout level. This tells me that the peak is not locked in if it stays above. Right now it's below, but I do want to see this start to flip. So let's see. Okay, 2 more minutes here. Now that we've triggered that H8 low, I can drop down to the 5 minute and then see how this H8 is moving. So on the 5 minute, I'm looking at the H8 bar and I'm using H2 as momentum. So let's see where the H2 breakout level is. H2 breakout level is right up here. And we're triggering that H2, which allows me to drop down to the 2 minute. And so on the 2 minute, I'm looking at the H2 bar and I'm using the M30 as the momentum time frame. So M30 breakout level is right here. This is probably going to change in about 2 minutes. Let's see. And so I'm just looking for these breakout levels, and lower time frames will reverse before higher time frames. So if we've triggered these levels, then I have a look at the lower time frame to see where that breakout level is. Okay, 30 seconds. Just going to start setting up. Okay, we've opened M1 breakout levels over here. M5 is down. I want to see price come down, fake out the low, or get above the M5 high. Okay, we've triggered that low. So let's see. I just realized that we're kind of in the middle of nowhere here. So I have to be a bit careful about taking this trade. There's a possibility that it might go down a little bit lower. The other trade that I was looking at is UJ. It's now pulled up right at the high of the range. Okay, in general, I usually trade Euro pairs, but I do prefer where UJ is instead. UJ on the daily, we've just flipped the breakout level, and so I'd rather be trading this one actually. So I might go for this instead. So H1's right here with the H1 range. So I gotta make a decision here. I just don't like we're in the middle of nowhere here. Two opposite facing fake out bars. I think I'm gonna go with UJ. Okay, I'm gonna switch. Go with UJ. So I'm going with UJ because I prefer that structure. If I'm going to trade Euro USD, I'll do it as a day trade, but I'm going to scalp on UJ. So let this load first. All right, so faking out the M15 high now. We're at the lows here. A little bit late on this one. I would prefer to be much higher up, but I don't mind this. If we can fake out the M5 high, I'll get in. Let's have a quick look at Euro USD as well. Okay. Okay, we have a strong push on the M15. Okay, so here's the M15 high. If we can get below this M5 breakout level, the M5 is a momentum time frame for the M15. So if the M5 flips bearish, then it's a good chance that momentum for the M15 is bearish as well. So what I'm looking for is a false breakout on the M5 or a trend reversal, getting below that previous low, below that breakout level. So those are the two places I'll be looking for. And we're below here, looking for a continuation on this time frame. Just need a little push down. Not yet. So just kind of stuck here. Okay, not yet. Still looking for a price to close below, probably below the M1 low then. Okay, got in on this. Took that M5. I'll get in on the 5 reversal down there, as well as the M15 flip. Waiting for a push down over here. That'd be a trend reversal on the M5, and then I want to see a flip of the M15. Okay, we're pushing on up here. Let's see. One more minute. Just wait for this to close. Okay, new M15, my trade is in danger over here. I do want it to pop up, fake out the high, and if it does that, it'll be taken out. If it doesn't do that, I'll get in underneath the M1 low. But I do want to see this come up. It's pushing on down. Okay, second position in. Again, I would like this to come back up. But if it's going to give me an entry, I'll take it. Okay, another one over here, waiting for continuation. Looking here on the 15 seconds, or maybe just right now. Took that one. Okay, so that's 3 positions in. Next position, so I slowly size in my positions here as momentum is shifting. I don't care about head and shoulders or any pushes or anything like that. I just look at where price is closing. Okay, pushing on down, waiting for 5-second push below. So I got below that M15 low, which is a trend reversal on the M15. I just want to see price continue on down. So this flipped to the M15 breakout level, and now it's getting below that M15 low, which is a trend reversal. Previous trend was bullish, and now I'm looking for a trend below. So I just need to see this continue on down. Just one close underneath that to tell me that it's breaking out is fine. It's getting just stuck right here. Next entry is below the H1. Okay, no entry yet. Okay, so the M1 is starting to push up. I don't mind sizing into these ones. M1 breakout level here, fake out the high. That's an M1 breakout reversal. I want to get below this 15-second low. So right now in the 15 seconds, we're in a breakout reversal. Getting below this is a counter trend breakout. So I don't like to size in to my positions if it's above my entry, but only if I'm taking a fake out. This one right here, I don't mind taking these ones because the risk to reward is really good. So I'm going to attempt. Oh. Okay, took this one. So these are really risky, and I wouldn't suggest it if you're not comfortable trading at these levels. But the reason why they make sense to take is because the risk to reward is massive. Risking 1R to make 22R. And that's just to the low of the day. I'm probably going to be looking at low of the week. Let's see. So I don't mind taking those sort of entries because, like I said, risking 1R to make 21R, that's definitely worth it. Okay, where am I here? M5 low. Okay, I'm not going to take this M5 one. Reason is because I would actually prefer price to come up, and so I do have quite a lot of entries here. I think that one's going to be a little bit risky, so I'm just going to wait for that H1 breakout level, or wait for this 15-minute to close. So no more entries. Going to wait for the 15 minutes to close. Okay, new M15. This position got taken out. It's okay. I'll just try again and again. So this actually doesn't look too good for these three. These remaining positions, I wouldn't mind it coming back up, and then I'll get in again. So if it comes up and I get taken out, that's going to be 4R lost, but just this one position was 33. I was calculating this was 42R down to here, and this was about 60, 70R all the way down here. So that's why I don't mind taking, 4R, 5R loss if I can get 40R, 70R. It's worth it to me. So I don't mind all this. Just keep your risk low, and that's it. Quick look at Euro USD. So I was right not to take this one. We were in the middle of nowhere. So I'd much rather be closer to these levels. So the place I like to trade are always going to be at these breakout levels or peak levels. So in the case of UJ, UJ is close to that previous day low. So that's why I prefer that. Okay, we have a little pop-up here. Yeah, I would think it's probably going to continue on up. Let's see. Quick time check, 2 minutes. I'll get in down here. Technically, I can get in. We have a fake out of a high where it's in a range, faked out the high, got below this range, but I think that there's a possibility it can get up. So I'm just going to be a little more safe right now because there's no guarantee that I'll be able to get a nice position up here to get that 70R move again. So I'm not going to be too reckless with this. It's also Monday, so I don't need to be too aggressive. Okay, we're getting down below, but I skipped that entry because we're a little too high. I'm not really comfortable up here. So I'm going to wait for this 15-minute to close. Ideally, I want to see this M15 breakout level flip and become a trend reversal, getting under this, and then I'll try to get in on the pullbacks. But I think I'm happy with this one. This is down to low of the day is 4R plus 10. That's 14 plus about 6. So 20R down to here. I'm happy with that. So just going to wait and see if this can break out below the low here. Okay, close exactly how I wanted it to close. Trend reversal on the M15. This reverses a trend. Now I have higher time frames pushing down. I want to see pretty much just a pullback for me to size into this position. So nothing I can do yet. I'm just going to wait for some sort of pullback, maybe on the M5. Okay, looking at the M5 right now, we have a trend retracement set up here. In about 20 seconds, I'm going to enter on this one. If it stays below here. So what's happening is we're flipping that breakout level. That tells me that the H2 is turning bearish, and the H2 is a momentum time frame for this H8. So we're below, looking for continuation down. Then I'll get in, size into this trade. Okay, no continuation, and then it's too close to the next hour. So done with this. Just going to wait for the new hour. And I'll see if I can size in one more time. Otherwise, I'm done for this session. Okay, we have a bullish breakout bar in the M1. I want to see price come up, fake out the high over here. And then I'm going to get in if it can flip the M1. 15 seconds are down low. I'm looking at the breakout levels here. 15 seconds breakout level, M1 breakout level. Right now, no reason for me to sell. So I just noticed that we're in a range over here. I'm waiting for price to come up over here. It's actually a little bit dangerous that we're in a range. So, yeah, I'm going to skip this one. We're in a range here. What is this? Looks like an outside bar. Fake out high, fake out low, close inside. I need to see this get taken out first. All right, so the M15 closed bullish fake out. So we have a bearish breakout followed by a bullish fake out. Looking to take sells. So this is what I'm looking for. Fake out of the high down. If I don't get that, then I'm looking for consolidation below and breakout. So it can take one position up here if it gets here. And then on the lower time frames here, we've already flipped the M5. I need to get below the M5 low. The M5, right now the M5 is bearish, but not 100% convinced about it because it has not faked out the high. So right now the M5 has broken out and then got back below the breakout level, but it has not triggered that breakout reversal. So there's no rejection at the top, meaning that right now it's bearish, but there wasn't a rejection. So I don't know if this is going to be a true move. But if we break out below the low, then the M5 is in breakout. So this would allow me to enter. So one of these two places, this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking to take a trade in next 12. Okay, maybe right here. Looking for continuation down. It's got to close below. Did not close below, so no entry on this one. But basically, I'm looking for either price to come up, fake out the high, or get down below. We're still in a range at the bottom, at the top here. So I have to be careful about this also. Yeah, so I think I'm just going to wait for this top one. I'm a bit worried about this range at the top. So we got 12 minutes. If I don't get any entry in the next 12 minutes, then I'm done with the session. Okay, taking my partials here, about 21R, right here at the range of this H1. And just going to let this continue running. I might actually swing trade this because we've just flipped that breakout level. And whenever you flip those, I would expect a bit of a longer move. So I took my partials on this and I'm just going to let this go, hoping for a few days that it'll continue moving. But let's see what happens. See it again at this range low. So that's it. That's the end of the trade. Took a 1R loss trying to chase this move, 21R. Getting all the way down here is 32 and down to that range. Yeah, it doesn't matter anymore. I already took my partials. Okay, that's it. And we'll be back for New York. Good start to the week.